done me, and you bet I felt it. I tried to be chill, but you're so hot that I melted. I fell right through the cracks, and now I'm trying to get back. Before the cool done run out, I'll be giving it my bestest, and nothing's gonna stop me but divine intervention. I reckon it's again my turn to win some more, learn some, but I won't hesitate no more, no more. It cannot wait. I'm yours. Well, open up your mind and see like me. Open up your plans and damn, you're free. I look into your heart and you'll find love, 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 love. Listen to the music of the moment, dance and sing. We're just one big family, and it's our God intended right to be loved, loved.
Aloha! Aloha! And welcome to Maui. We've all heard of the word aloha, and we usually think of aloha as meaning hello and goodbye, but there is also a deeper meaning to the word aloha. It also means to show compassion and kindness and affection. So it's appropriate that we begin your celebration with the spirit of aloha, with the spirit of love. And this aloha and friendship that you share has been growing all the time that you've been together. The Hawaiians have a special word for this kind of deep love that you share. It is hoa aloha, which means my beloved friend. And you two are truly beloved friends. Which leads right into my next question, which is, do you know of any of your friends that have had their parents have a vow renewal?
No.
So I think it's very special that your mom and dad have decided to come and say their vows again to each other. I think it says a lot about their love and the blessing. You know, we're at the time of Thanksgiving right now, and it couldn't be more appropriate that here we are thanking God for your beautiful family, for your beautiful ohana, to be gathered here to share in this celebration. And just realize how important you both are in their lives, because you can't understand until you become a parent how much joy you bring to your parents' lives. So now we'll just set this conch down for a moment here. Now the beautiful blossoms of the flower leis, they don't last all that long. They're very delicate and fragile and precious. I think they're a good symbol or reminder of our lives, in that each day that we should try to take the opportunity to tell each other and demonstrate to each other that we love each other through our actions. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to let you present, well, I guess we'll start with Danny and let you present your wife with a lei, and you put it right over her head, and then you can kiss her on each cheek. Oh, he did a nice smacking sound. And if you want to give your husband a lei. And kiss, yes. Whoops. All right. Okay. And then Misty, if you want to present your son with a lei. And you get a kiss on each cheek too.
Oh.
And then I'll have your dad present your daughter with a lei. And a kiss on each cheek.
Love you, sis.
Love you, Daddy.
Well, now we're not only smelling and looking good, we got it all going. Danny and Misty, you know, every day that you've been together, you've learned how to love. And I ask you to continue taking time, restoring each other's souls with loving words. Commit random acts of love and kindness to each other, and have an open heart and be sincerely interested in each other's happiness. On this beautiful day of your marriage renewal, commit yourselves freely and fully to each other without reservation. The two of you have come here today to recommit that from this day forward you will walk together. May you both look forward to the years ahead in giving and sharing and getting to know each other even more completely. As you know, marriage is a gift from God, the gift of human love, given so a husband and wife can know each other with mutual companionship. Marriage is also a commitment to life, to the best that two people can find and bring out in each other. It offers opportunities for growth no other human relationship can equal, a physical and an emotional joining that is promised for a lifetime. Marriage deepens and enriches every facet of life. Happiness is fuller, memories are fresher, commitment is stronger. When two people pledge to love and care for each other in marriage, there goes a butterfly, they create a spirit unique to themselves, which binds them closer than any spoken or written word. Marriage is a promise made in the hearts of two people who love each other, which takes a lifetime to fulfill. Now, this is one of my favorite verses. It says, "The power of love is that although your hearts become one, neither of you are diminished, but you are fulfilled and discovered in ways you would never have known apart from each other." I think what that means is that your parents, when they first started dating, it was a lot of excitement and fun, and he felt like a really lucky guy having this beautiful young woman coming out on dates with him, and she felt very fortunate to have this handsome man. I don't know if you remember back watching Walt Disney shows where they talk about the little cartoon characters getting Twitter-pated. Well, that's kind of when you first start falling in love, maybe it's sort of like that. There's a lot of joy and excitement, but after a while, I think your parents each started to think, you know, I think I found the person. I think this is the person I want to ask to marry me, spend the rest of my life with. And then one day they proposed to each other. They said, you know, I love you, let's get married. And they had their wedding day. And each step along the way is a beautiful milestone, an example of their love for each other. And that's continued with, of course, your lives joining theirs. And here we are again, creating another milestone. So I should just tell you too, before we have you say your vows to each other again, just where we're at a beautiful location called Secret Beach. And it's just a stunning location, one of the most beautiful places in the world, literally. It is absolutely gorgeous here. We have Kolawi behind you and Molokini, and the sea turtles come up right in these bays right behind us. The water is so clear you can actually see them when they're even underwater before they even stick their heads up. So we'll keep our eyes out and see if we can see some in just a little bit. But we're already to the part where we're going to have you say your vows. Did you want to say something, Danny?
Is he supposed? Are you supposed to do it? Because we didn't write anything.
No, I've got your vows, Danny. You're clear. You're good. All you got to do is hold your wife's hand and look into her beautiful eyes.
I done did this once.
Yeah, it's very easy. Another beautiful butterfly. All right, as you look at one another, do you, Danny, again take Misty as your beloved wife? Do you promise to be a tender and faithful husband? Will you love and cherish her in sickness and in health, for richer, for poorer, for better, for worse, and keep yourself only unto her? If so, say, I do.
I do.
Do you, Misty, again take Danny as your beloved husband? Do you promise to be a tender and faithful wife? Will you love and cherish him in sickness and in health, for richer, for poorer, for better, for worse, and keep yourself only unto him? If so, say, I do.
I do.
Beautiful. Now, Danny, if you hold your, if you hold your, I'm going to have you hold your ring hand out just a little bit like this, towards us, towards the video camera, and Misty, you can put your hand on top of his ring, kind of by it. There we are, so we can see both of them. There they are. Now, those rings are ancient symbols. They're circles. You can't tell where the circle begins or where it ends. In a sense, it's infinite, no beginning and no ending. It's like your love. We already described kind of the courtship and your lives together. You know, your life has continued to change, and all that love is represented in your rings, as well as the love from your family and the love from your children and the blessings from God are all a part of your rings and your marriage and your ohana. So Danny, I'm going to have you hold Misty's ring finger symbolically like you did when you put it on there, and I've got just a couple of words you get to say to your wife as you look at each other. From this day on, I recommit myself to you.
I recommit myself to you.
And this ring is a symbol of my pledge.
And this ring is a symbol of my pledge.
Beautiful, Danny. Now, Misty, if you'll take Danny's ring finger and say to him, as you look at one another, from this day on, I recommit myself to you.
I recommit myself to you.
And this ring is a symbol of my pledge.
And this ring is a symbol of my pledge.
Beautiful. Okay. And as you continue on your journey together, I ask you to remember these things. Remember that true friendship is the basis for any lasting relationship. Give your spouse the same courtesies and kindnesses that you show to your friends, and confide in one another and ask for help when you need it. And of course, say I love you often. As a licensed minister of the state of Hawaii, and with God's blessing, it is my great honor to once again pronounce you husband and wife. You may seal your vows with a big, sweet aloha kiss.
Love you guys.
I love you.
Yeah. Well, we also have another tradition that we like to do here, and that is the sand ceremony. Now, the sand ceremony is a lot like the unity candle, in that it represents how your family is joined together. And so what I'm going to do is I'll have each of you hold out one of your hands, and I'm going to pour a little bit of these shells and sand in here.
No, you can't keep the shells.
They're going back in here. I'm going to give Mom a little extra there. All right. Okay, and then Danny, if you'll hold a bottle with your other hand, and let your wife go ahead and pour some of that right into the bottle.
Yeah.
And you
pour
put
it
your other
in the
hand
bottle.
underneath, Danny.
Yeah, pour it in the bottle.
Good luck. We got plenty more sand here on the beach, so no problem. And then if you'll hold a bottle for your husband after you're done, and then he'll pour his sand and seashells in there.
See?
And which is the oldest?
She is.
Why don't you go ahead and put some in?
Just one or two.
Yeah.
That'd be just one or two.
Yeah. And here's the little stopper. And if you want to brush your hands off for a moment. All right, if you put your arms around each other, and maybe you two keep your hands in front, and you'll hold a bottle. We'll let you hold you, and you support her hand with yours underneath. And you put your arms around Mom and Dad.
You look so wonderful in your dress. I love your hair like that. The way it falls on the side of your neck, down your shoulders and back. We are surrounded by all of these lies, and people that talk too much. You got the kind of look in your eyes as if no one knows anything but us. Should this be the last thing I see, I want you to know it's enough for me. 'Cause all that you are is all that I'll ever need. I'm so in love, so in love, so in love, so in love. You look so beautiful in this light, your silhouette over me. The way it brings out the blue in your eyes is the Tenerife Sea. And all of the voices surrounding us here, they just fade out when you take a breath. Just say the word and now we'll disappear into the wilderness. Should this be the last thing I see, I want you to know it's enough for me. 'Cause all that you are is all that I'll ever need.